Trophy runner-up, All-American running back. Please welcome Mr. Hank Lauricella.
Thank you, Mark. All right, what a wonderful turnout today. And I'm so grateful to have an opportunity to maybe say a few words. However, I feel as though the guy that ought to be up here, God spent a lifetime with Tennessee and doing all of these studies. He's not with us. He left us not long ago. Andy Kozar. Andy spent his academic career following General Neyland, and he knows everything there is to know. My part was a brief part in a 4-year period, but my wonderful 4 years those were. Those 4 years brought me to be with so many of my teammates out here, guys that I still know and love, and I look forward to every year so that I can come back and share a little more time with them. Unfortunately, we're going to start having a few more homecomings because time's running out really on all of us. But I love it here, and I love everything about the university. The greatest 4 years I spent in my life. And when I left not only with a great education, an alum of UT, but I left with my wife, who was also a student here with us at the time, Betty Volker, who was an outstanding co-ed, Miss Tennessee, a torchbearer, homecoming queen, a number of things. So we live down in Louisiana, and we enjoy Tennessee football in Louisiana. I had the opportunity to serve a little bit in politics, a lot more than a little bit. 8 years in the House and 24 years in the Louisiana Senate. But every 4 years when I ran, you know, you see these political signs, vote me, elect me. Well, all of mine were, for the years that I was involved, they were in orange and white. Those were my colors in the middle of Louisiana. And believe me, it's amazing how much respect there was, and no one ever criticized me who was a Tiger fan, LSU Tiger, of course. So it was really enjoyable to use those colors, and I still look at those colors as being very special. Now, let me, if I could say, I've already been thankful for being able to be here, being with my teammates, but there are a few stories on the General. I like the particular, I'm gonna tell two, and I hope I can get through this real quick, Mark, forgive me. And we all know the Tennessee maxims, the General Neyland maxims. I bet everyone here can repeat those on and on as they are. One of them, if I recall, play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. 1949, we were playing Vanderbilt, our last game of the year. Vanderbilt had a senior team. We had a very young team. We had about 8 sophomores starting on the offensive team. But play for and make the breaks. Early in the game, Tennessee blocks a punt, picks it up, runs it in, touchdown. Exchange of punts. Vanderbilt gets the ball again, throw a pass, intercept the pass into the end zone. We're leading by 2 touchdowns. Not long in the early part of the second quarter, again, Vanderbilt has the ball and they fumble. Tennessee recovers the ball. On the first play, I threw a touchdown pass, and we were leading by 3 touchdowns. Now, as you recall, there's not a first down in 3 touchdowns. And that was the amazing part that the General instilled into us. When that ball was in play, we felt as though it belonged to us. Whether it be a fumble, a pass, or whatever, it was all part of ours. And I think the highlight and maybe the happiest time that I saw the General in the process of playing games was New Year's Day 1951 in Dallas, Texas. We playing the University of Texas, the big school, University of Texas, in the Cotton Bowl. It was the end of the 1950 season. The General was repeating the maxims before the game and telling us all the things we had to do as we did every game. And about that time, the big Texas University band came marching by with the blasting of the Eyes of Texas are upon you. And we were in the locker room right like this, but again, the band went by, drowned the General out. He had to stop momentarily, let him get by. When they finally got by, he said, let them play that all they want, but when this game is over, they're going to be playing the Tennessee Waltz. And sure enough, we prevailed, and we went on to win the game. But again, I don't want to stay up here any longer, but I want to say thank you and thank my teammates. It's a treasure for me to meet and be with y'all on occasions like this. Let me say to the Tennessee fans, Tennessee has afforded so many young men an opportunity to come out of the coal mines, the steel mills, the cotton fields in all parts of this country without any economic support until they got scholarship here at the university. And many of them, we know them all, have done pride in having that opportunity to receive that award and use their scholarship to advance themselves and to bring joy and prestige to the university. So again, I can't say thank you enough longer, or harder, or stronger, or louder than saying to all of you, thank you for my experience, and if I can, with my teammates, and I know they all love every bit of Tennessee the way I do. Thank you again. We love you. And here's to old Tennessee, and go Vols go, and we're going to get it all back together. So, thank you.